We are live. Waiting for it to hit on Facebook and YouTube. There we go. Some people are popping in. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Friday Night Live is finally back, y'all. After my stint in the Facebook pin. And I have a special guest with me tonight.
Hello.
Ricky from Drip by Ricky on SD, y'all. What's going on, Gucci Gang? I miss y'all. They had me locked up. They wouldn't let me out. Thank you, Miss Bradshaw. Thank you, Miss Lee. What's going on, Miss Sonia? How y'all doing tonight? Come on in the room, y'all. Get on all up in here. Remember that sharing is caring. Make sure that you share. Hello, Claudette. How are you, my love? We are live on the Gucci Crafts Facebook page and the Gucci Crafts YouTube channel. Hey, Miss Tracy girl. Hey, Miss Anaya. Miss McKay, thank you, baby. I'm out of jail finally. Ain't nobody even putting no memes on my books or nothing. Y'all wasn't even worried about me. Yes, I'm free now, Miss Starks. Hey, hey, hey. Miss Ebony. Oh, we lost Ricky. I think he lost his connection. He'll be back. He'll be back. Thank you, Miss Ann. Hey, Latrice. Sonya Drip, he lost his connection. He coming back, though. He coming back. Hey, Miss Star. There we go. We got him back. There he is. Y'all make sure y'all say hi to Drip, everybody. Give him a good Gucci Gang welcome. Remember, y'all, share is Karen. Make sure that you share the live. Share, share, share. We get enough shares tonight, and I am going to give away one of my card creations classes. That is a $35 value, you guys. You're going to get so much in that class. If you've ever taken a class from me, you know that my classes come with a lot of extra. Hey, hey. Miss Tracy say drip.
Yeah. How you doing, Tracy? Hey.
Miss Latrice said, hey, drip.
Hey, Latrice.
What's up with y'all? Yes, y'all. So I was in Facebook jail from like Miss Ebony said hey, Miss Ashley said hey.
Hey, everybody.
I was in Facebook jail for like a week and a half, y'all. They put me in Facebook jail for my Grinch card, and then because somebody reported me, and then they took me out of Facebook jail for one day. And then they put me back in Facebook jail for the same card.
Wow.
So I was locked up, y'all. Miss Lauren says, hey, Drip. Miss McKay says, hey, Drip. I was locked up, y'all. They didn't finally let me out. Y'all make sure that y'all share this live. Share, share, share. We want to get it out there. We have our special guest with us tonight, Drip. Miss Bradshaw say, hey, Drip.
Hey.
Right, y'all showing that Gucci Gang love. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Appreciate the love, Joe.
We're going to do a roll call real quick. Drip, usually we do a roll call here so we can see where everybody is watching from. If it's your first time watching me, my name is Gucci Crafts, and I'm from California, the Bay Area. Hey. So I want you guys to rep your cities and state. Drip, let them know where you from. Rep your city and state.
I'm from the Bay Area too, man. Originally from Seaside, California.
Right. They said Bay love in the house tonight, y'all. So rep your cities and states. Let me see where everybody is watching from. I'm going to help y'all out a little bit. I'm going to go in here and share. I see Miss Shanika and Miss Sonia have already started sharing. We do appreciate it. Juan has shared as well. We do appreciate the shares. Share, share, share. We are live on the Gucci Crafts Facebook page and the Gucci Crafts YouTube channel as well. Let's see. We got Miss Ann in here from Bogalusa, Louisiana. All right. Yes, the boot. Miss Sonia, Orlando, Florida. Chi-Town's in here. Hey, Miss Lee from the A. Fresno in the house. All right, Miss Denise. That's that Cali love. All right. East Texas is in here. Texas. Okay, Texas. New Jersey, Texas. Texas is in here deep tonight. I see y'all.
Yeah.
So is the Shy. All right. Let me see. Miss Shanika say, oh, the British Virgin Islands, but she lives in Orlando, Florida. So Florida's in here a little deep too.
Oh.
Brookhaven. All right. Oh, we got two Brookhaven people in the house. What's going on? Y'all need to be crafting buddies. I haven't seen two Brookhavens. Hey Jesse, you missed me, Jesse. I missed you. You gotta rep your city and state for me, Jesse. Plainfield, New Jersey's in the house. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yes, that's the boot. Hey Jesse, make sure you welcome our special guest, Jesse, Mr. Drip.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, Miss. Okay, you guys are crafting, but all right, Karen. That's why I say Sharon is Karen. Right? Okay, West Virginia, Jesse. Thank you for repping. I know Miss Claudia, she just told me. That's what I love. I love it. It's always good to have a crafting buddy. Always good to have a crafting buddy.
Big fan.
Yep. Let me see if I got any more. Oh, I didn't get Miss Ebony in Naptown. All right, Naptown. Rep your city then. Rep your city. Miss Sonia says she need a crafting buddy. Drop your city and state again, Miss Sonia, so they can see where you at. I'll flash it on the screen again, so we can get you a crafting buddy, boo. Yes, I know you got. I know it's got to be a crafting buddy. Yes, city and state. All right, you guys. So far, we got 7 shares. I'm gonna help y'all out a little bit, and I'm gonna share just a tad bit for y'all. I'm gonna get y'all some shares in there. I can't do too many, or Facebook will put me back in jail. I'm on probation right now. I'm on probation.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No. All right, glad to be in the house tonight. All right, Orlando, Florida.
Ooh, shout out
Orlando,
Orlando.
Florida is where Miss Sonia is at. Chi-Town, Miss Clark. Hey, Miss Clark. I missed y'all so much. Y'all just don't understand. It was killing me to be in Facebook jail. I couldn't comment. I couldn't post. I couldn't go live. I couldn't get on here and craft with y'all. I was devastated. Miss Nikki, hey now. Miss Ashley Cooper says she's in Texas and she needs a crafting buddy. We had about 3 people that I seen that were in Texas. So you might find your crafting buddy yet, Miss Ashley.
Texas popping.
Yeah. Miss Clark has tagged Miss Vance. Good looking out. Share, tag a friend. I love it. Share and tag a friend. Bring them over to the live. Share. All right, y'all. So tonight we for our craft, we are going to be doing a card. We're going to be doing a Valentine's Day card. Hey, Miss Davis. Yes. Oh, thank you, Miss Clark. She said she missed me. So we are going to be doing a card tonight for our craft. But before we get into that, we're going to have our interview with Drip from Drip by Ricky. I'm so excited to have him on. If you guys seen the Valentine's Day card that I made, which is on, let me see, let me go get it off this flyer. Where is it so I can show y'all? This card right here, that bear, Teddy Cupid, was drawn by Drip by Ricky. I love it. You get this exclusive file with him smoking when you take my card creations class. That's the only place you can get the file with him smoking. With him not smoking, you can get it from SD if you go to Drip by Ricky, y'all. I'm super excited to have him on. Super excited that he decided to partner with me on that class for that file.
Man, I appreciate you for sure.
Yes, I appreciate you because I think you are just so dope. I think you are just a really dope artist.
Thank you.
Let me just ask a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, where you from? Shout out your social medias real quick, and then we'll jump into some questions. Okay?
Yeah. I'm originally from Seaside, California. If you don't know where that's at, it's down by Monterey. It's in the Bay Area, Central Coast. Yeah, I've been drawing my entire life though. Like since I was a kid, like I never lost my imagination for things. You know what I'm saying? Like I always kept it current. and just trying to better my skills every day.
I love it. And
Uh,
so you've been drawing since you were a kid.
yeah,
Social media, they can follow you on Facebook,
yeah.
right?
Facebook,
Um,
Ricky Proctor.
and,
That's my personal page. Yeah,
and then on Instagram is Ricky Rockstar.
yeah. So it's Rick Rockstars, RICC Rockstar.
Cool, cool, cool. And then for your Etsy store, they can go to Etsy and go to Drip by Ricky in order
Yep.
to purchase the files. And I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of his work as we get into this interview because y'all, when I found that bear on Etsy, I was like, "What? This is so dope!" And he got the nerve to have on the 11s. I was like super excited because I wanted a character that was going to be unisex for the card. I didn't want to have to do a female card and a male card. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
need a character. I need a character. And after just exhausting Google, I was like, nothing on there is good enough. Like, I can't find anything. I went over to Etsy and maybe about 3 searches in, 3 little things in, I found the bear and I was like, yes. I need this in my life right now.
Man, I definitely appreciate the support for sure, man.
I love it. So let me ask you, do you draw full time
No,
as an occupation? So it's just like a side
yeah,
thing?
yeah, it's a side thing. It's always kind of been a side thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always drawn in my spare time.
Would you ever do animation or you just want to do like still drawings or do you do animated drawings?
Now I don't think I ever want to get into the animation part of it, but I just love to draw still. You know what I'm saying? Like I love still drawing. Like that's my thing. And my art is very cartoony. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's just from my love of cartoons growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to emulate the cartoons that I watched. You know what I'm saying? So I just started doing that at a really young age.
And it came out dope. I'm telling
Man,
you.
and I just yeah, and I've never lost my passion for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have that child, you know what I'm saying? Like that child in me that wants to recreate things, you know what I'm saying?
I love it. So would you ever want to draw full time or is it just something that's like it's a hobby, it doesn't really feel like work? So I want to keep it
Um,
that way.
I would love to draw full time. Like I think that's everybody's dream is to do something that they love full time, you know what I'm saying? But but I mean you have to be able to pay your bills, you know what I'm
I'll say you
saying?
have to have a bill.
Yeah, you got to be able to pay your bills. And right now I currently maybe I could, you know, if I put the energy that I put into my full-time job that I put into my work, I probably could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
you
I
definitely are dope. You got some talent.
I kind of want to keep it how it is right now though.
Yeah, as far as like this is my place to go and relax, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
ex-
feel like work.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, I get that because when I came from crafting into actually selling my crafts, it was hard to say I have to put a price on this, right?
Yeah.
Because it's something that I enjoy doing and I just generally like doing it. But I'm like, I can't keep going to the crafting store and buying all these supplies
Mhm.
and then, and I'm not getting fully paid for what it is that I'm
Yeah,
doing. So yeah,
yeah,
I totally get it. I totally understand it because
yeah,
sometimes you have to make a lot of things when you're crafting. It feels like work,
yeah.
and it's just so fun to sit and just create and come up with different things.
Exactly, exactly. And I went through a similar situation because I used to draw traditionally all the time. You know what I'm saying? Until I got into the digital media. And you know, all that stuff is expensive, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're doing it as a hobby, like
Yeah,
markers, like Copic markers and all that, that costs a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah. I've seen marker sets in the hundreds. I'm like,
oh
what do
yeah,
they do? They draw for them? Did they draw it for me? Like $100.
yeah, that's real talk though, man. Materials are very expensive, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I decided to get into the digital realm because you really don't have to worry about buying materials like that.
So are you when you draw, are you drawing on an iPad, a computer?
Um,
How
I, I have I have an iPad and I have a it's called a Cintiq 24 Pro.
Okay, and
So
that's specifically for drawing because I have no idea what
exactly, I can show you
that is.
because I'm sitting in my little office right now. It's a little bit of a mess. Yeah, it's
Don't
basically
worry,
like
every crafter on here will tell you that their
a
crafting room is not always clean, baby.
right, and it's basically a big iPad. Like I could turn my phone around. Can you see it?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So that's
So
what you're drawing on.
yeah, and then I have my iPad, and then I have my iPad here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
usually when I'm on the go, I'll take my iPad with me and I'll work on that. But if I'm at home, I use my my Cintiq 24 Pro.
I love that. That is super dope. So you just got this whole screen and you there drawing. So do
Yeah.
you still draw in a sketchbook like just for fun, or are you just all digital now?
I'm all digital now. Yeah, like if I'm sketching, I'm sketching digitally. You know what I'm saying? Like I do sketch a lot still, but I just do everything digitally because if I do sketch something I like, I can immediately put it into form. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so what I noticed when I was looking at your Etsy page is that your images are at 600
Uh-huh.
DPI, which
Yeah.
is like amazing. And that's why they're so crisp because what a lot of people don't realize if you don't design, when you go on Etsy and you're buying these PNG files from people, they are 300 DPI. They
Yeah.
are
Yep.
not at
Yep.
600 DPI. And some of them will say they're at 300 DPI, but they are not. DPI is dots per inch, right? And
Exactly.
so that means that the more dots you have, the better clarity you're going to get on the picture. So to
Exactly.
have something that's at 600 DPI, even though it's a PNG, you can make that thing huge as I
Exactly.
don't know what, and it'll still look good, or small as I don't know what, and it'll still look good because it
Hmm.
has such that high DPI. So that's already a great value within itself, right then and there.
Yeah,
So
for
I
sure.
love that when I looked at your Etsy page and I was like, wow, 600 DPI. I haven't seen nobody dropping even digital paper don't be in 600 DPI. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's a little gem for you guys when you are looking and buying files. That the DPI does matter. DPI matters as far as the clarity and the crispness of the file. And Ricky's files
Exactly.
are at 600 DPI. That's why that bear came out so nice and clean, and I could make them smaller, make them bigger, and I absolutely loved it. I'm in love with Teddy Cupid. Okay, so on your Etsy page, can people commission you for like a special drawing, or are you only selling what is on the page itself?
I'm only selling what's on the page right now because I am so busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to keep my Etsy current. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always
Yeah.
designing for my Etsy and I'm always designing for my clothing brand, Drip by Ricky. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So most of my focus is there. I mean, I have done commissions in the past and I'll do some in the future. You know what I'm saying? But right
Yeah.
now,
But for
like
right now, you can't just buy it. So
exactly.
tell us a little bit about your clothing line.
Yeah.
Is that out already, or are you
Uh,
working with it?
yeah, so I have a clothing line. It's www.dripbyricky.com, which a lot of my designs are on my clothing. Like I do a lot of teddy bear stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have my hats. Um and if you look on my Facebook personal page right now, I just got a shipment in of a bunch of stuff, some embroidery stuff, you know what I'm saying, with my drip stuff on it. So it's coming along.
Okay.
It's definitely coming along.
So dripbyricky.com is where they can get like the hat that you have on.
Yeah, well, not the hats, but they could get the full sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? Like they could get most of all my design work on clothing, on hoodies,
Okay.
t-shirts. Yeah,
I love it. Okay. Are you making the clothing yourself or are you outsourcing?
I'm outsourcing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
A lot of us in the crafting world, we make t-shirts and we make the sweatsuits and stuff like that, in
yeah.
our living rooms, kitchens, bedrooms, where we get those heat presses to go. So let me ask you, would say if there is one thing that you could say about drawing,
Uh-huh.
about your artwork to your 10-year-old self, what would it be?
Keep at it. Stay persistent. Stay persistent. I think that's the best thing. I think nobody starts off great. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. I mean, you could see where it can go, but you're
Right?
not going to be really. that great right away. You know, you just got to keep at it. Just let your passion take over.
That goes into what I say all the time. I always tell them crafting is patience, practice, and passion. The,
Exactly.
the three P's in order
Exactly.
to get your crafts together. I love it. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. So what programs do you use to draw? Like when you're drawing, what programs are you using?
I use Photoshop most of the time. So I'm
Okay.
so when I'm at home, I'm on Photoshop for sure. Um, when I'm on my iPad, it's Procreate.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you use Procreate? Because that seems to
Yeah.
be like that's the whole reason why I want an iPad because I want to start drawing people with no faces. Like the silhouette people. Because
Oh yeah.
I can barely draw a stick figure. So, but I figured that I could probably draw somebody with no face because I don't have to draw no eyes, nose, lips,
Yeah. Yeah.
or nothing like that. And
Yeah.
Procreate
Yeah.
has a lot of different brushes and things like that too,
They do.
um, that you can
Um,
use to
yeah,
help drawing.
Photoshop is a lot more technical. Like you really got
Mhm.
to kind of know your way around Photoshop to be efficient at it. But Procreate is very user friendly. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you could navigate that program pretty quick.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, me and Photoshop, we haven't been friends for a while because I don't like the fact that I had to click on each layer in order to edit it and
Yeah,
all that. And the other programs like Silhouette Studio or Cricut Design Space, which we'll use tonight to make our card. Whatever I click on is what I'm touching, and I can edit it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Photoshop messed me up when I'm clicking on the thing. Why is it not moving? But it's because I'm not in the layers panel. So I'm
yeah,
like, oh, this is
yeah. It's
yeah,
very
but
technical.
it's very technical, but you can make some dope items inside.
Exactly. It's
It does.
very it is very rewarding once you know what
Yeah.
you're doing. Very
Yep.
rewarding.
It does a lot. So
Yeah, for
what would
sure.
you say to somebody that wants to get into the drawing game, like that wants to start? Like, is there something that they can do to start like practicing, or is
I
there
would
a
just say,
program you feel like that's simple for them to start with?
yeah, I would probably start with a Procreate. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the hang of things. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't want to jump right into a Photoshop because you'll just be lost and you'll just be
Yeah.
looking at YouTube videos trying to figure things out, which I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I just jumped into the digital field maybe 2.5 years ago because I was
Wow,
traditional.
really?
Yeah, I was traditional all my life until about 2.5 years ago. And then that's when I started, learning about the digital media and how it's more efficient. You know what I'm saying? How
Mhm.
you can be more efficient.
And it's right away. Like when you're done with it, you could just post it on your Etsy. And
Exactly. And you could do, yeah, it's just so much easier, you know?
yeah,
But you still have to put in the work digitally. People think digital art is an easier form of art, which I've done traditional and digital, and it's the same exact thing. Like you got to know how to draw for one. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like there's no shortcuts. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And you got to pay attention to detail because
Yeah,
that's what makes it happen. Miss
yeah.
Olivia said, I do be on YouTube University. Yes. You can
I
find
think
anything
everybody
on
does,
YouTube.
right?
Yeah, you can find anything on you. Whales giving birth,
Yeah,
t-shirts, all you gotta do is type it in and YouTube got it, honey. Yes. I
exactly.
passed my chemistry class on YouTube. You understand me? I got a B too while you playing. YouTube is good to me.
Yeah, you can
I
definitely find anything.
So I noticed the beautiful little kids in the background that you have back there behind you.
Yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful family.
thank
Do
you.
the kids draw at all, or do they have any interest in drawing?
Yes, both of them do. And I recently got them both iPads so they can practice to their heart's content. So,
Wow, that is
yeah,
super cool.
both of them
So
really have a yeah, both of them really have a passion for art. So,
you just got two little prodigies. Just
yeah, yeah, I really do, man. I really
yeah,
do.
that's super dope. That's really cool that they want to get into it and that you're nurturing that with them. Like,
Yeah, for
you're
sure.
giving them the tools and you're like, hey, because even if they don't want to do it full time, that's still like a little side thing, you know
Oh,
what I mean? And
exactly.
then just art is just art and crafting to me is just a safe place,
It
right?
is.
Like you can go and you can get into it, you can dig into your creativity. Nobody is judging you in the moment that you're creating whatever you create. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
even if nobody like what you create, but you like it. You created it,
Exactly.
it came from you. Like that's my biggest thing when I craft something and I make something, like looking at the outcome, like,
Yeah.
looking at what it looks like afterwards. Like, dang, I made that. Like,
Yeah,
do
exactly.
you get that feeling when you draw? Like,
Exactly. Like I do it, and and I've seen myself grow, you know what I'm saying, in the past couple of years because I always just posted things because I liked it. Like if I liked a piece of my artwork, I would post it. I really didn't care what anybody else had to
yeah,
say. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
the same way with my
And
craft.
and when I first started posting, I wouldn't get many likes. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just I just wanted to share with people what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And as I learned more and I got more into my craft and I you know what I'm saying, and my audience started building and I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's all about. I really still don't care what people think about it, but you know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
get it.
I'm gonna tell you, it's dope. I'm gonna tell you, it's dope. I want to
I
take them to your
appreciate
Etsy
it.
page right now, just so we can look at what you got going on. So I'm going to share my screen, you guys, real quick. Make sure that you are sharing, share the live. Drop some hearts for Ricky for coming on the show and interviewing
I
with us,
appreciate
y'all.
everybody.
Yes, drop some hearts for Ricky Gucci Gang. Show him some Gucci Gang love. And let's share. Okay, let me see here. We're gonna go to the site. Okay, so this is his SD drip by Ricky. You see that high quality 600 DPI. Okay.
Big time.
And he got 5-star. Look at this. Buyers are raving. This shop got multiple 5-star reviews in the past 7 days. Multiple.
Yeah,
That means more than one.
yeah, the Etsy love has been amazing. Like Etsy has
Yes.
been absolutely amazing.
Do y'all see this artwork? Like, look, I want this one. I wish I had seen this one for Halloween because this would have been on my shirt. I might even just get it to put it on the shirt, no matter what. And I'm
People are
just people are
still
still,
buying that Friends one.
yeah, because you could just, I mean, because it says friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can do it any time of the year. I'm definitely in love with this heart right here too. This one and this one. So those are my next purchases. And the Tweety, because Tweety, this is
Oh,
new, right? This
yeah,
Tweety, drop this
that's the
one.
one I just did. Yep.
Yeah, that Tweety is dope. That Tweety is so dope. And then here's our Cupid teddy bear.
Yeah, there he is.
And look at this Tweety. Look at Tweety. I need it in my life.
Tweety with the retro 11s on.
Yes. And that's what's so dope about it. Like, it's you bringing it in those characters, but you're having them be current. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, when I seen that Cupid and he had on them 11s, I was like, boy, this bear so clean. Right? So this is his Etsy page, y'all. The artwork is super dope. Oh, I wish I had seen that Santa. Like I like this Daddy Shark too. I've been trying to come up with a way to work this Daddy Shark onto a card or a shirt. Like I'm gonna need you to do a mommy shark too. Or like call it mama, like not
Oh
mommy, but
yeah,
mama shark. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for
For better
sure.
saying something.
I am planning on doing the whole family, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Daddy Shark. He. I gotta click on him, y'all. He dope. Look at Daddy Shark. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is Drip by Ricky on Etsy, you guys. I'm gonna stop my share now and come on back. Look, Miss Sonia say I need that Tweety.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
you know where to go get it. Drip by Ricky on Etsy, you guys. So I'm gonna open up the floor to you guys for anybody that would like to ask Ricky any questions.
thank
Miss
you,
Wood says dope work, love them.
thank you. Really appreciate it.
I'm telling y'all, he got some talent in them fingers, y'all. He got some talent. So we opening up the floor for any questions. Miss Olivia said he lit. I told y'all I was bringing on the dope artists,
Oh,
y'all.
I appreciate it, Olivia.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I
it for
told
sure.
y'all, and I'm thinking about putting that Tweety image on a poster. I could see just like Hustler over him or something like dripping, and
Oh
he just
yeah.
like I gotta have Tweety. I love Tweety. My whole 18th birthday party was decorated in Tweety.
And
Tweety,
a lot of sneakerheads purchase, a lot of my stuff, because them fire reds that Tweety has on, those come
yeah.
out tomorrow.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, those fire reds she got on. So, or
I need
he,
to. Well, he. Now he started out as a she.
yeah,
Then
and
they
then it
changed.
was
That's why his eyelashes is like that because he was a
it,
she at first.
exactly.
Then they changed him to a he.
Yeah,
Let
but
me
I love Tweety design though. Like I've always been a fan of that cartoon character. You know what I'm saying?
see.
I just put my own little twist on it.
And that's what I love about it. It's like that twist. You know what I mean? Like when I
Yeah,
seen it there, like I said, it was just like I need it. Like instantly, I bought it. Like
yeah, I
I didn't even look
appreciate
at
it.
that now. I just instantly I bought it. Like this is so dope. Miss Sonia said lots of talent, mad skills. Does
Thank you,
anybody
Sonya.
have
Appreciate
any
it.
questions for Ricky? I'm opening up the floor to you guys. Any questions about maybe drawing, getting started with drawing or anything like that? We got a little bit of a lag, I know. So I'm gonna give a second to see if you guys have any questions for him. And then
Gucci.
let me look and check out our shares real fast while we're waiting on to see if y'all. Okay, we got some. I see some shares popped off. We appreciate the love. Drop some hearts if you guys have enjoyed the interview so far. Drop some hearts for us.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, let me see. How do I get? Okay, come on, Facebook, give it to me. All right, y'all, we looking good. We are at 18 shares right now. I tell you what, if we can get to 30 shares, y'all, I will give away a free class. If we can get to 30 shares, I will give away a free class. We are at 18 right now. I need y'all to get up to 30. I
oh,
need y'all
that's
to get up
preach.
to 30. And on Facebook, I can see. So Miss Olivia said, so you started with Procreate?
No,
Is that
I actually started with Photoshop.
okay? Oh.
Yeah, so I started with
Now you know you
Photoshop.
got some talent. That hurt my feelings. You started with photos. Shoot.
But I suggest people start with Procreate because I went through a lot of trial and error. You know what I'm saying? And if I would have started with Procreate, I think I would have maneuvered through that a little easier.
Then Photoshop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Okay.
sure.
I think it's a miss.
Oh, hey Mina.
Mina. Okay, Mina. It's a miss. She says, "Hey, Britt."
That's my partner,
Okay.
Mina.
Let me see. Having a lie about Mr. May. I don't know what that means, Miss Bradshaw. All right. Miss Ebony dropped some hearts for us. Miss Wood dropped some hearts. That's Miss Wood from Cosetta, Alabama. I love when she type in
Oh.
Cosetta. She got that southern accent too. Love you, girl. And Miss Clark dropped some hearts. Okay, you guys. Any other questions before we get into it? Because we are gonna make a card tonight. We're gonna be making a card using let me see. I'm spending money on his site. Oh, Miss Shaw said she's spending money on your site.
Oh,
That's what she meant. Look how
appreciate
I'm
it.
going to have to lie about missing money. That's what she meant. She had a lot of some. Say you lost it.
I definitely appreciate the support. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, you guys. Make sure that y'all hit him up. I'm telling y'all that art, man, 600 DPI. Like, I still can't get over that. Like, that
Yeah.
is just amazing. Like, it's a really good value because a lot of the stuff we see on Etsy, it ain't near 300 DPI. They lying sometimes.
Yeah.
Let me,
I think that was my whole purpose for Etsy. Like I wanted people to be able to enjoy quality work without spending a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When you commission somebody to do, a piece for you, you're gonna be paying 250, you know what I'm saying? On one
definitely.
piece. You know what I'm saying? I think that was my whole goal for Etsy is just for people to have quality work at an
So, how
affordable
long ago
price.
did you start the Etsy?
Maybe about 3 months ago.
Really? You already had 1,000 sales? Did y'all see that he had 1,000 sales? Did y'all see? I synced it. If y'all didn't sync it, I
Yeah.
seen it. He had 1,000 sales 3 months. My goodness gracious!
Yeah, it kind of took on a mind of its own. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I update it as frequent as I can so people have new art. You know,
Yeah,
and it's
I mean
it's been
that's
a
so
blessing.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a blessing.
that's so dope. And I mean, and it's digital, so it's not even like you got to package or ship out anything to anybody.
Exactly.
They just getting the art, and
Yep.
doing their thing with it. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Ms. Wood had a question. She wanted to know, do you have Scooby? I'm looking on SD now.
I haven't done a Scooby yet, but I do plan on doing one in the future for sure.
Okay. So
Yeah,
no
I'm
Scooby
definitely.
yet, Miss Wood, but look out for it because I know that Scooby gonna be dope. Because
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna do a Scooby for sure.
just the twist that you add to it is just so dope. Like I'm in love with it. You guys make sure that you're sharing. I'm gonna go. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna give y'all about 60 more seconds to drop any more questions that you may have, and then we will get started on. See, we had 22 shares. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all want that class, huh? So we only need,
Get that
we
free
only need
class, y'all.
yeah, we only need 8 more shares, you guys. And before we start, let me shout Ricky's um businesses out again. So Drip by Ricky on SD. Um dripbyricky.com for the sweatsuits or
Yeah,
whatever that have the drip on them. And a lot of his clothing has his artwork on it. You
exactly.
can follow him on Instagram and you can follow him on Facebook. All right, that's his personal page there on Facebook where you can follow.
Appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you for having me,
Yeah, and
especially
she
you, Dinky.
you welcome. Like it was such an honor to have you on. I'm so excited that you came on with us tonight. I really appreciate it.
I
Miss
appreciate
Wood
you.
said she can't decide which one she gonna get, but she getting something.
I appreciate you. I definitely
Hey,
do.
thank you so much for coming on, Gucci Gang. Y'all give Mr. Drip by Ricky some more love, y'all. Drop a couple more hearts in the comments for him. And we're going to be making a card with one of his images tonight. So we're going to be using the regular Teddy Cupid image. The one that has the smoke where he's smoking, you can only get that if you take the card creations class, you guys. So make sure that you register, sign up for that class. Ricky partner with iteachcrafts.com for the class so we can bring this image to you guys exclusively. The only
Yeah.
way you can get this smoking Teddy image is if you take the card creations class, y'all. All
Dude,
right.
that is one of the dope. When you posted that, that was one of the dopest cards I've ever seen. Like I was
When
blown
you
away.
said that to me, I was like, oh my God. Like I was just like so juiced because I'm like, this is the original person that drew this dope bear. Like he thinks my card is dope. Like I loved it. I was like
Yeah,
a fangirl at the time. Like,
I
oh
was
my God, he likes it.
I was so impressed with that because I love when people could take my creativity and take it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. I had no idea somebody would do a card. You know what I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
just blew me away when I saw it. That was a
You
great job.
never know because I mean you can take the art and put it into any background, any situation, and I know that
Yeah,
that's got to be something that's really cool for you to see, like
yeah,
what
for
people are
sure. Right.
putting it on. If you
It
put
is.
it on
Yeah,
a shirt, a poster, or a card, or anything like that, to see how
exactly.
the artwork grow, the creativity just grow, right? It's
Yeah,
like a ball, just
yeah.
rolling it all up.
I
I
love
love
it. I love
it.
it.
Miss Wood say thanks for dropping in with us. Miss Sonia said, thanks, Ricky.
Yeah, thank you everybody for having me. Really
Yes.
appreciate it.
All right, you guys. So I don't see any more questions. Ricky, you welcome to stay while we do our craft. Or you
Hey,
can, I know you was eating before we got on, so you can finish
yeah,
eating.
yeah, I gotta start creating a little
Yep.
bit. So
I can't wait till the new art drops. Yes. Miss Cheryl
appreciate you.
also said thank you. Miss Shanika said thank you. You guys make sure that y'all go and visit his shop. Make sure that y'all go and follow him. Let's run that Instagram up. Let's run that SD up. and show him some love. He is super, super dope. Thank you so much, Ricky, for coming on. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you for having me, Gucci.
All right. I'll talk
All
to
right.
you later.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
All right, you guys. So we're going to get into um our craft tonight. So we're going to be making a card. You can kind of see behind me how I already have excuse me, one cut out. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna build this card in Cricut, and this is kind of just like a little bit of a preview of what you would get in the cards creations class. Again, for that particular class, where is it? The main focus of the class is the Happy Smokes Miss Day card. Okay, which with this card design, you do not have to use marijuana in the card. You could put anything in here. You could put candy, or whatever you see fit. You could change it to, Happy Valentine's Day. You could use the original Cupid, where he is not smoking, which you can get from Ricky's Esty. And then also I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make the Grinch card. I posted this thing, and I'm telling y'all, within 24 hours, I made something like 20 cards. So the cards are really good money makers, and you can make these cards for any occasions, birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries, anything like that. Okay. Also, with that class, you're going to get templates that are very, very diverse, and you'll be able to size them and use them for different cards. So, tonight we're going to go in and we're going to make a really quick card. And I'm doing this all in Cricut. No other program is being used for this. It's all in Cricut. That is the beauty of it. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Make sure that you guys are sharing. Share, share, share. Sharon is Karen. Let me see. I see Miss Clark shared. Miss Kanisha shared. I appreciate that. Miss Olivia has shared. All right. It looks like Mr. Wine shared. So make sure that you guys are sharing. We're up to 24 shares. If we get 6 more shares, the class is $35, Miss Bradshaw. If we get 6 more shares, I will be giving away a free class tonight. Oh, I didn't even show Ricky this one. I gotta tell him, Miss Ebony, you said dope, definitely a new customer. I gotta let him know. Yeah, so the class is going to be $35. We're going to learn how to make the Smoking Times Day card, the Grinch card. There's also going to be a bonus video on how to make a very simple card in Canva using one of our templates, which you can also use to do like obituaries and coloring books and just so many things you can use the templates for. You're also going to get a ton of files that go along with it. I'm going to teach you how to make the templates within the class. So I call it teaching you how to fish, right? So if you can learn how to make your own template, you can make a template for anything. I do give you the template file, but I'm encouraging you to take the lesson and create your own template so that no matter what you want to design, you'll know how to create a template for it and how to work with it. Okay. And these cards, both of them were made completely within Design Space. A lot of people like to talk about Design Space and say you can't really do much within Design Space. Now, it does have its limitations, but if you're willing to put in the work, you can make almost anything in Design Space that you want to make. Okay. So tonight we are going to be making that card. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. But wait, before I do that, let me just pop open a new window real quick. Hold on. All right, we're gonna let Cricket do his thing. And I'm gonna share my screen. Here we go. So I'm going to click on new project. All right. So we're going to get into making this card. So I'm going to bring in a couple of files and my template. Okay. Come on. You can do it, Cricket. Okay. So here's my template. This is one of the templates that you will get with the class. I'm going to bring in this. I'm going to hold shift this and this. Add to canvas. And there's another item that I want to bring in, but I want to bring it in as a pattern. Okay, so there's a difference in Cricut between a pattern and an image. Okay, it's this image right here, but I want to bring it in as a pattern for the way that I want to lay it out on the card. Okay, so instead of going upload image, I'm going to go to upload pattern. Then I'm going to go to browse. Here it is right here. I'm going to go to open. And we can rename it. We'll name it Moonlight. Put it in my blues so I can search my pattern quicker. I'm going to upload. And as you can see, the pattern did not drop within my images. Okay, there's a little sign up there to let me know that my pattern was uploaded successfully. And I'm going to show you guys where you can find your patterns if you don't know. I need to bring them in there too. So let's bring them on our canvas too. All right. So what we're going to do is get rid of the things that we don't need real quick, real fast. Now, if I wanted to do a full page card, then I would just size this to 11 by 8.5. But I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to go 10.5 by 8. That's the beauty of the template. You can size it however you want. Then I'm going to go ahead and get myself a background here. And I'm going to make this like a yellow, like goldish color. And I'm going to make it the same exact size. If you're just joining us, we are making a card. What we would call like the cutout cards that everyone is doing. But I'm going to do my cutout completely as a print cut. Okay. Now I'm going to right click and send this back. Now what I'm going to do is highlight both my template and my background. And I'm going to center horizontally, and then I'm going to center vertically. There we have it. So with this template, what you're looking at, this side here is essentially going to fold over, and this will end up being the middle of the card. Because these two boxes are the same size, I'm going to use this one in the middle as if it was this box that would go on the front to size up my design that I want to bring in. Okay. So one of the first things I want to do though is I want to add in a score line to my card here. So I'm going to go over to shapes. Cricut's got a bunch of brand new shapes, y'all. And you have access to all of these if you have the Cricut Access plan. But these at the top are free. Our score line is free. Okay. What I'm going to do with this score line is I'm going to take it over here. And I'm actually, for right now, while I'm doing this score, I am going to change the color of this to red. So I'll be able to actually see the score line a little bit better. Now, you can use this score line if you have the Cricut scoring tool. You can get one for Michael's. I think I got mine for like $6 because it was on sale. All right. I'm going to put this, I'm going to try to get this directly onto the line there. And then I'm going to hold my shift button down And I'm just going to drag down this score line to the bottom. Okay. What that score line is going to do with the scoring tool is it's going to make it so I have a nice, crisp line. Cardstock is not very forgiving when you fold it. And so the scoring tool will come in handy if you are going to be making cards. I think regular price, this scoring tool for Cricut, I think it's like $9.99. And I will pop mine out of my Cricut to show you guys. Now, if you have a maker, those are a little bit more expensive. Those are about $30. But what you do is you wait till Joann's has a sale on Cricut products, and they always have a sale on Cricut products because they don't have a contract with Cricut like Michael's does. Okay. So here, I'm going to make sure that I just take my card template away from the board real quick so that I can highlight my card and my score line, and I'm just going to attach them. That is going to make sure that when I go to cut it, Cricut is going to cut from my 8.5 by 11 sheet. It's going to cut 10.5 by 8 for me. And then it will score this section here. So I'm able to fold over my card with no issue. Now I'm going to bring back my template. I'm going to go ahead and send this back. There we are. Okay. For now, we will group this so that nothing moves on it. And now we're going to bring in our other products. Now let's make our background, and we are going to create our background starting off with the square and that pattern that we uploaded. And I usually just size this square to fit within the template. Remember that we're going to be either gluing or double side taping this rectangle to the card itself, to this background here. Okay. And now I'm going to click on this. I'm going to change it from a basic cut to a standard print then cut. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to pattern. And I'm going to select the pattern right there. You can see Cricut has some other cool patterns. So you see how my pattern came in? I want to change that. I don't need it to be in 4. I don't need it to look like a slide. That's not what I want. So I'm going to go to edit pattern. I'm going to scale my pattern up until I only have one. I'm going to move it down a little bit vertically. And there we have it. So now I have that background. You could also accomplish this by using the slice. Because this image's background is so big, I didn't want the moon and the grass area to look distorted. So I decided to bring it in as a pattern instead of just using the slice feature to get this section out of the image. Now I'm going to bring in my couple. And they are huge. And this couple came from designbundles.net. And I believe it was free. It was one of their free files. Always size 5 by 5 just to work with things. Now I'm going to go ahead and send front. Come on, baby. Come to the front. Let's lock them. And we're going to sit there. Now, this card looks beautiful just like this without us adding anything to it if we didn't want to. But I'm going to be extra and add some things. There's our teddy. You see how big this teddy file is? This is the original Cupid teddy that is on Ricky's site. I'm going to send him front. curve them just a little bit there. And then I have this little heart sparkle or sprinkle that I got from Google. We're going to send that front. Oh, it didn't send front for me. Send front, please. Thank you. And we're going to make this seem like he shot these hearts around the couple. All right, then we're going to go to our shapes and just get a couple of hearts. And remember, this is going to be the side panel of my card, so it's okay that these go over it, but I want to make sure that they don't go, my hearts don't go past this line. Okay, I'm going to bring him front. And I'm just going to start building out the hearts. And I want to make sure that the hearts are touching this sheet of paper in some way. Let me just get a bunch more. We're going to change the colors of the heart and just build them on down. We'll move him there for a second. And I'm going to go to my advanced colors. I want to get some pink. And I want to get another color pink. Okay. Just to go with the pink that is in the bear there. And now we're just going to stack the hearts, and I will go over to my color sync file there to change the colors of the hearts. So we're just going to build them out real quick. Let's get a couple more. And it'll kind of look like Cupid is floating on the hearts. Remember, I want to make sure I don't go over that line there. I want to get one right in there. We're going to send that one back. Oh, not all the way back. Let's send this back, and our heart will pop back up. There we go. I think we may have enough. Go to color sync. And we're going to drop those hearts. This is what color sync is for you to be able to drop in different, so I don't have to click on each and every one. And we can see just what color it changes it to as we go along. And if it happens to change it to the color we don't like, we pick it up and we move it up to the other one if we don't want it to be that color. But this makes it a little bit simpler to change your colors. And you can do this with any cut file, anything that is set to cut. You can change the colors using the color sync function. And I'm just going through, dropping them where I want them to be. And I'm going to send front. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, come back over here to my layers. I'm going to type out the text that I want to go on the card. I'm typing out all the text that I want to go on the card. I'm so glad we gave our love a try. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to advanced and ungroup to lines, not letters, but to lines. And that will give me a separate line for each one. All right. So I only have to use one text box. I don't have to use a bunch of text box to type this out. And then I'm going to lay my writing on top of the hearts. And I'm going to change it to white. That black line that's around the letters right now, that's a cut line. Once we flatten it, that cut line will no longer be there. I'm going to highlight all of those, and we're going to go ahead and center them. And then we can group it. So Cupid doesn't lie. I'm so glad we gave our love a try. We want to make sure that that fits directly into the hearts. We'll go ahead and change those to white. Take that away for a second. We're going to highlight everything. And here's where the magic happens when we flatten it. Now this card is going to cut just around this. Doom, 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 doom. We can go ahead and bring our group back there just so we can see everything. We're going to ungroup this. We no longer need, we need the template to do the back part real quick. Or the middle. So I'm going to do the middle section. I'm just going to build the middle section using this right here. Remember that the middle and the front panel are the same exact size. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put this together. Super simple, super quick. We're going to make that box white. Have our little saying here. And this is something that I just got from Google. It's in front. Now the lines are a little thin there on this PNG. So what I'm going to do to make them a little bit thicker is I'm going to grab a box. I'm going to place that box over the image. I'm going to highlight it and then I'm going to slice it. This is how you can change the color of a PNG if you like. So now I'm going to use this one. Do you see the difference? The lines are more solid. Then in this one, they're a little thin. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that one. turn it black. And when we flatten it, we'll be able to see that wonderful a whole lot better. I'm going to unlock it and stretch it down. We want to give a little bit of room for the person to write something on the bottom of this if they want. All right, to match our theme on the front, we're going to grab a couple of hearts. Okay. Then I hit my shift button to select both hearts. I'm going to group them, duplicate them, bring them right down here under. We can go ahead and get rid of our template there. We can go ahead and take this one and that one away. Highlight this and go ahead and flatten it. So you see how our wonderful came through more. Our line is a little bit thicker simply because we just took this and sliced it. Miss Wood, I design in silhouette a lot, but I cut in Cricut, and if I can do what I need to do in Cricut, I ain't going over to silhouette, hunty, because it's so much easier to bring it over. All this whole thing is done right in Cricut, and Cricut is a lot simpler than silhouette. All right, so now we have all our pieces. This is going to go in the inside. This is going to go on the front. Generally on the back, I will add like my little logo sticker or whatever to the card. I have the yellow just so that it kind of goes with the little yellow here on his bag and the yellow in his eyes. Of course, you could do it in any color cardstock that you have. When we go over to make it, come on, make it. There we go. And I've already made one that's very similar to this and cut it out. So we're good. We'll just put it together. But here, I go to continue. I'm going to send to printer. Always use system dialog to change your printer settings. Printer settings matter, especially when you're using presentation paper, right? I leave my bleed on because I want a nice crisp cut. Once I hit use system dialog, I will go to print. And this is really, you guys, a big preview of some of the things that you would learn in the card creation class. And my system printer is going to pop up. On your list to learn Cricut or to learn Photoshop? Then I would go here to my printer and to my preferences. I already have a preset for it, so it's going to change it to make sure it's printing on premium presentation paper that is portrait. And then I will press OK. And then if I wanted to print it, I will go ahead and press print. Now, the way that I designed this card within Design Space, very, very similar to design within Silhouette Studio. I do not use the Cameo machine, so I would not cut this card out in there because I just don't like the Cameo. I have one, but it never gets used. Her name is Queen, and she sits up in the corner with her dust cover on, so I can't even say she collects dust because she sits up there in the corner. Let me see. I had to post and see it to stick on my laptop. I just reshared and it finally went through like with you. Okay, thank you so much. Team Cricut all day, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Team Cricut, yes. You said Cricut reminds you of Photoshop. Girl, Silhouette Studio is like Photoshop. Design Spaces, nothing like Photoshop. You spend an hour session with me and I could teach you how to do your Cricut. I guarantee it. That's how simple Cricut is to learn. I promise you. With Cricut, once you get down your flatten, your contour, your flatten, contour, weld, and attach, you're a boss within Cricut because you can do so much with just those features. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this down, hopefully successfully. Ooh, I'm moving my TV, y'all. So y'all can see me put this card together. Yeah, so flatten, you only want to use the flatten feature, Queen, if you are trying to make a print then cut. So if you want to make a print then cut, then you would use your flatten feature. A lot of people get flatten and attach confused. I would generally only use attach if I'm going to be cutting something that's solid, like this cardstock. Okay, and how we had to attach our score line. Oh, let me show you guys the scoring tool real quick. So this is Peter. Y'all know all my tools. If you follow me, you know all my tools have names. This is Peter. This is the scoring tool. It goes inside of the Cricut Air on the side where you would put the pen. So where your pen would go, that's where your scoring tool would go. And then if you have the maker, because I have a maker too. I got 7 Cricuts, y'all. I'm a Cricut addict. If you have the maker, there are 2 different scoring tools that you can get. And I got these both in the same pack, these scoring tools. So one of them is the EP01. And I think this one is the 20, I want to say. I don't see the thing. Ooh, I don't see the thing in my bob on there. But I generally use the 01 scoring tool, and I love it. It is very, very, very precise. This one is as well. You're going to see how this paper is going to fold like butter for us, okay? These are the little bags that I use to put my cards in. Well, let's see. You see that score line? Look at that. Like butter. Barely any pressure there on that card. Like butter. And you have that nice crisp line there in the middle. That's what the scoring tool does for you. All right. So we're going to put this together. Quick, easy, simple. So this is our front cutout. Miss Wood said after listening, designing in design space, she need a cigarette and she don't even smoke. Well, it's the same with some people with silhouette because silhouette is very manual. You have to do everything yourself with that silhouette. But some of the same features are in silhouette. When you think about slicing, that is going to be your subtract all in silhouette. Thank you, Miss Queen. So your slicing is your subtract all in silhouette. Now we have weld in Cricut, but our weld is not the same as the weld within silhouette. I would say the weld in Cricut is a little bit better simply because when you weld in Silhouette Studio, it is only going to weld together the items that are touching each other. But when you select weld in Cricut, it doesn't matter if one of the pieces is all the way on the other side of the canvas, it is going to weld them together. It's going to stick them together within Cricut. I love that moon background, y'all. It's just giving me life. My light is not down here, so it looks a little bit dark in here, but I need y'all to see. Let me bring this light so I can see if y'all can really get an idea of those colors. Look at those colors. It's still not even doing the moonlight background any justice. And I just got that straight from Google. And my little people, they really look like they sitting there looking at the moon. Okay. Cupid don't lie. I'm so glad we gave our love a try. All right. So we're just going to measure this up. And let me do this like this. I see a lot of people making these cards and they cut out the cardboard. Like they have an extra piece of cardboard here and then they glue it or tape it on there. I just feel like that's really not needed. Card is still stable. It's still going to stand and open. It brings out the yellow in his bag. You can even do a deep blue. Like I have it's over there in the drawer, a deeper blue that I think will look good with this as well. He's got on blue jeans, and then the sky has some blue. And our little bear is kind of like a purplish blue. He has some blue tints in there. But I thought the yellow would look good to bring out his bag. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our middle part. And what we're going to do is just put this close to our fold line so that we know that it's going to be in the middle. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our tape. I might be running out of this. Yeah, I think I'm running out of this roll tape. But I got my double-sided tape right there. So in case this rolls out. Can somebody tell me how many shares we have if we're going to be giving away one of those card creations classes tonight? And you can find that class on my website, www.iteachcraft.com. The class is going to be the bomb, y'all. If you've ever taken one of my classes, you know that I always give extra. Always. That class is going to be coming up on the 23rd, so that's next Sunday. The class, all of my classes are always recorded. Once you download them, you keep them for life, so you can always go back to them. I have a new system I'm using now, you guys, for my classes. And so everything will be broken down into chapters. You have all your files, you have all your templates. When I made the Valentine's Day card, bye-bye, Jesse. When I made the Valentine's Day card, I used this same template, but I used it as 11 by 8.5, 11 by 8.5. So you can see how versatile the template is because this card is 8 by 10.5, and it still looks good. Right? So you don't even have to use the whole sheet of paper. You can even do the Valentine's Day card in that size as well. You can make it like a little half a card, whatever you like. I try to make my templates so that you can use them for more than one use. And I think this is really cute. Cupid doesn't lie. I'm so glad we gave our love a try. And then you open it up. The most wonderful thing I decided to do was share my heart and life with you. And then they can write down there at the bottom whatever they want. They can put something on this side if they want. You could even add like another, extra background, a little side panel here if you want. Possibilities are endless. I think this came out super, super cute. And I like the yellow behind it. Let me see. Where's that blue? Because I might do another one of these with that blue that I have because it's like a deep, deep blue. I can't find it. I don't know where to take it. Oh, there it is on the bottom. This blue is not 65 pound though. This is 65 pound cardstock that I'm using here. This is 100 pound, which is really not very forgiving. So let me see. I just want to see how these colors will look on the blue. Yep, it will look good on blue as well. Oh yeah, that really brings out the the color in the sky. I'm definitely doing another one on the blue. Yeah, I like the blue as well. You can do any color background that you want. Michaels has packs of this paper for not that expensive at all. And if you catch a sale, it's even better. Um, which printer and ink are you using? I am using Little Bruce right here. That's a 7210, Epson 7210. I'm using Honestly Speaking Pigment Ink. Y'all go check her out as well. That is Miss Shakia Lavelle. Um, and she is in all. This is my sublimation ink from her. But I use her sub ink on Big Bruce, and I use her pigment ink um on my regular printing. I have her sub ink and her pigment ink. She also has great sublimation paper as well. So y'all go check out Honestly Speaking. And then on the back, I generally put my little logo sticker. Also made these in Cricut as well. It just says the name of my little card business, and then it has where they can order the cards from. Stick my little sticker on there. Bam, it's good to go. These little bags come in so handy. All for these cards, I like to get the resealable bags. Oh no, this one is the bigger size one. Do I have one of those in here? No, I only got the little ones in here. So the pack of bags, it is on my Amazon store. Um, it's one size bigger than this one, and it fits the card perfectly. And I don't have one in here, dang it. These fit the Grinch card, but they are resealable. That's why I like them. So when you seal them, you can take them and just pop them open with no problem. So the paper that I use to print on, this is Epson Premium Presentation Paper. And I'm telling y'all, the colors in this paper, like, okay, now y'all can kind of see it a little bit better. See how vibrant that is? This is no filter, no nothing. The colors are super vibrant. I started using this paper to do my party favorites as well. So it is Epson Premium Presentation Paper. That's it right there. They have a double-sided version, which is a little bit more expensive, but I use that double-sided version for obituaries when I make obituaries. One of the templates that you're going to get with the card creation class is the template that I use to make my obituaries. I use it to make cards. I use it to make coloring books. So the templates are very, very diverse. It's very, very bright, vibrant. I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that I have an Epson printer, because I'm definitely not using Epson ink. So I can't say that it's because of the Epson ink. But this paper, like, I am super in love with it. I taught a party favor class year before last, and I had ran out of the paper that I normally use. And so I went to Staples and I found this paper. Oh, thank you, Miss Wish said look better than Hallmark card. Thank you, baby. Yes, you can come back and watch this live. I never take down my lives. I always leave them up. So it'll be here for you, sweetheart. And this is episode 1. This is my first live for the whole year, y'all. I'm excited. But when I found this paper at Staples, I was like, oh, I am going to use this from now on. And I ended up introducing it to everybody when I did that party favor class, because I love it so much. And the colors are just super vibrant. Like, you cannot beat the colors with that paper. And it's not that expensive either. Even if you go to the stores and you purchase it. I think Amazon has the double-sided one for $12.71. I know that's an awkward price for the double-sided one, and it's on Prime. And I think they're single-sided they have for $9.99, I believe. And you get 50 sheets in there. But baby, it's worth every penny. Those colors pop so freaking hard. I'm super in love. And I'm gonna try this on the blue. I think this will look really good on the blue background too. I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this card on the blue as well. This image here came from Design Bundles. And I think that it was free. The background here, again, that came from Google. And so did the little sprinkles of the heart there, y'all. And it's one of those cutout cards, and I didn't have to cut the card, the card stock on the back. To me, I just feel like doing it that way is a waste. And then if you have to have Cricut write on the card, sometimes the writing don't come out all the way right. And then don't forget your scoring tool if you're going to be making these. This is 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This card is sized at 10.5 by 8. So it's not the whole 11 by 8.5 sheet. Now, when I'm making the other cards, I do use other sizes. When I'm making the Grinch card and the Smoking Times Day card, I'll either use the 12 by 12 or 11 by 17. Use 11 by 17 paper. Let me put y'all back up here. Oh, you are very, very welcome. That's what I'm here for. I am live every Friday. At least I try to be every Friday. To share my crafting knowledge. Oh, one more thing. Miss Ebony. I told you I was going to put this on live, Miss Ebony. Miss Ebony of Distinct ENC, she made me this beautiful, beautiful budget binder. And so, you guys, I don't know if y'all can see that the outside of this envelope say magic twerking pills. Take one per day. May cause uncontrollable twerking. Will enhance calf muscles. So listen. Thank you so much, Miss Queen. So listen, y'all. Thank you, Miss Bradshaw. Minnie can read. Okay, my baby, Minnie. And so when this came and she seen all this writing on it, she grabbed it and she started reading it. And she was like, magic twerking pills. Oh no, we have to open this together because there will be no twerking. And I'm like, first of all, who is the adult, ma'am? And who is the child? You better not do no twerking. And then when she opened it and seen how beautiful my budget binder was, of course she wanted it. She tried to get me from my pen like 3 times, y'all. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. But this is gorgeous, Miss Ebony. Please drop your website link in the comments. I know that you're watching from YouTube. Drop it in the comments so I can scroll it across the screen, or drop where it is they can contact you to order. It's gorgeous. And this is a little budget binder. I can put my finances, my little money in here to save it. The self-care one. Minnie said, since this was the last one, it should say her name on here because I'm supposed to be putting away money for her, apparently. Okay. And then it had a little section here where I can write my notes or thoughts or anything like that. And I like this. This was in the front and the back. Little budget sheets. I love it. She did a very great job on it, you guys. The quality is so great on the binder. The image is beautiful. She laid this vinyl down so nice and pretty. And these little sleeves there are so great. Girl, Minnie is with her father. You and Minnie think alike. I'm gonna send Minnie to Florida. That's why I'm sending her Miss Shakia. Minnie is with her daddy tonight. She's with her father. And Miss Wood say, "You better watch Minnie." She snatched that Hershey bar and ate it like it was nothing. Yes, doing that same party favor class that I was having. I had a Hershey bar that was sitting on the kitchen table because that's where I had it set up. And Minnie came in. Yes, Miss Shakia said, "Oh Lord, you know Gucci has PTSD." I couldn't believe she ate my. And I was recording the class, and I was trying so hard not to be mad on the recording, but everybody was like, "Oh no, we can tell you was mad." Because I'm looking everywhere. You know, I had everything laid out. Everything was nice and neat and set up. And I'm like, I know I had a Hershey bar right here. What happened to the Hershey bar? And I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. And I called her into the room and she was like, "Oh, yeah, that I ate it." You remember that, Miss? I could laugh about it now, but on that day, I was beyond pissed about her eating my Hershey bar because I think I had to do just do the wrapper like air, like it wasn't nothing in there. The look on your face, I thought you was going to hop on a plane. I was going to have to hop on a plane and come save me. I was so mad, and it just caught me off guard. Like, usually she doesn't do stuff like that. Like, she'll ask me, if it's something that she wants, but because I was teaching a class, she knew that she couldn't, ask me a question. So she just decided, well, I'm going to just eat it. Okay, tell Minnie I'm doing a kids version. I'll say, okay, she'll like that because she's starting now to want to save her money, and she just got a little cash app. She got a little cash app. I let her have a little cash app, and so she's super excited. She can pay for her own items at the store with her allowance with her little cash app. So she'll love her budget binder. Yes, Miss. Yes, Queen. She helped. She helped her whole self. She helped her whole self. Let me, Miss Zena talking about, so let me go check if my Hershey bars where I left it this Halloween. Not if Minnie was in your house, it ain't. She helped her whole self to my dang on Hershey bar, baby. And didn't have no shame about it. All right, y'all. It looked like we got enough shares to go ahead and give away a class, my darlings. So let me take a look here. Let me see. How many people we got? Okay, we got about 27 people on here. All right. We're going to do a quick numbers game. I'm only looking for 3 numbers. It's not give me 5, it's give me 3. I'm only looking for 3 numbers. Let me write down my 3 numbers. I'm looking for 3 numbers between 50 and 100. So between 50 and 100. Yes, ma'am. Your share badge, it only shows up on Facebook. It won't show up on my screen here because I'm on StreamYard. But if you want to win the class, we are playing the numbers game. You need to give me 3 numbers in between the numbers of 50 and 100. 3 numbers between 50 and 100. Whoever gets the 3 numbers correct will win the class. There's the website right there where you can get the class, iteachcrafts.com. 3 numbers. And if you put them in order, that's even better. No, Miss Wood. Nope. Nope. Miss Queen, you have 1 number. No, Miss Smith. 3 numbers, Miss Shanika. You need 3 numbers. No, Miss Clark. No, Miss Wood. But you have 1 number. Miss Wood, you have 1 number. I think that's 55, 68, 98, but none of them is the number. Too low, Miss Thompson. 50 to 100. Between 50 and 100. Too low, Miss Johnson. No, Miss McDonald. I just seen somebody that got one number. There we go. Miss Wood, Miss Lorena Wood, you have one number. Need 3 numbers, Miss Latanya. Miss Zena, no. No. I'm about to make this one a little hard. No, but Miss Johnson, between 50 and 100. Miss Latanya, you got to have 3 numbers in a row between 50 and 100. No, Miss Thompson. No, Queen. That was smart, but it's 50 and 100, Miss Johnson. There we go, Miss Latanya. But you didn't get the numbers right, but you're on the right track. Miss Johnson, you have one number. Let me see. Miss Wood, Miss Sharon Wood, you have one number. Queen, you got one number. Y'all better look at who I'm saying got one number. Miss Sonia Davis, separate the numbers for me, my love. But you have one number. Okay, Miss Thompson, you still got one number. All right, Miss Johnson, one number. Miss Wood still holding on to that one number. You close on one of the other ones, though. All right, Miss Clark, one number. Miss Tedder, I think I'm saying it right, baby, but you got one number. All right, Miss Bradshaw. One number. You so close, Miss Latanya. You close to having one number. You don't have it yet, though. Shanika, you got one number. Uh-oh. Miss Adams, she came up in here and got y'all 2 numbers. Miss Adams then came up in here and got y'all 2 numbers. Miss Adams has 2 of the numbers. Miss Adams has 2 numbers. Let me see how many shares we have. I'm leaving my comment thing on Miss Adams so I can see how many shares we have. I might feel generous tonight and give away 2 classes. Who knows? Let's see. Are we still at 32? We still at 32 shares. We have to come up in order for me to give away 2 classes tonight. We all drop some shares real fast. But Miss Adams has 2 numbers. 1 number, Miss Queen. 1 number, Miss Johnson. 1 number, Miss Thompson. Okay, y'all didn't picked up on what the 1 number is. They're on YouTube. That's why you don't see them, Miss Queen. I can see everybody from YouTube and Facebook. 80, Miss Wood. Yep. There we go. That's that 1 number. Hold on now. Queen, okay. Queen got 2 numbers. Queen's got 2 numbers. Miss Woods got 2 numbers. Y'all got to see. Who got the 2 numbers? Let me see now. Miss Sonia got 2 numbers. Still 1 number, Miss Wood. 1 number there. 1 number there. Miss Smith got 1 number. 2 numbers, Ebony Boo. You got 2 numbers, my love. Queen, you still got them 2 numbers. 1 number for you, Miss Johnson. Miss Wood, 2 numbers. So y'all done figured out what them 2 numbers is. I'm looking for somebody that can give me all 3. I need somebody to have the 4th one. Remember that we are between 50 and 100. We are between 50 and 100. 2 numbers there. 2 numbers, Queen. 2 numbers, Miss Clark. Only 1 number, Miss Davis. Miss Wood. I'm looking at your Denise in the middle, calling you Miss Davis. 1 number there, Miss Bradshaw. 2 numbers, Miss Wood. 1 number, Miss Johnson. Queen, you're too high, baby, but you got two numbers. Ooh, you almost had it. Ooh, Ebony almost had it, baby. Ebony almost had it. Miss Wood almost had it. Only two numbers there, Miss Williams. Two numbers. One number. Two numbers. Two numbers, Queen. Oh, Miss Wood, you so close, baby. Hold on, let me see where my comment went. Okay. I got to try to go through these a little slow now. Y'all willing them in now. Nope, nobody there. Two numbers only, Miss Queen. Two numbers, Miss Clark. Oh, Miss Scott, you so close, baby. I could feel it. Miss Adams, you close too. Angel, you in the ballpark there, baby. Miss Latanya, you only have one number. Close. Uh-oh. We have a winner. Nadine Adams. 73, 80, 54. 73, 80, and 54 are our numbers. Miss Nadine Adams is our winner. Congratulations, Miss Adams. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Miss Nadine Adams has won. Let's congratulate her. Miss Nadine, you are going to need to send me an email. Thank you, Miss Queen. We usually do 5 numbers. We usually play Give Me 5. But we did Give Me 3 tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it. I came up with some other games, but everybody seems to like that one. I think it's the best. It's like playing Lotto. Miss Zena, I don't see your numbers. You have 80, 73, 54 at 911. And Miss Nadine got hers at 9:10. So she came in 1 minute before you. 1 minute before you. Yes. So, Miss Nadine, you are going to need to send me an email. Let me put my email address up on here so that I can send you a code for you to go ahead and get your class for free and register. GucciCrafts@gmail.com. Miss Nadine, you need to send me that email within 24 hours or you forfeit your prize. GucciCrafts@gmail.com. Miss Nadine is joining us from the YouTube channel. That might be one of the first times that somebody won from YouTube. So you're going to get a double clap, baby. Most of the time, the guessers are on Facebook, but we got a YouTube subscriber that won. Yes. All right. And what Miss Nadine won was the card creations class, which is going to happen on January the 23rd. We're going to learn a little bit more in depth, like with the card that we did tonight. A little bit more detail for the Valentine's Day card, and for the Grinch card, we're going to learn how I actually created the template to be able to make this card. I'm going to teach you guys how to make the templates. I call it teaching you how to fish. You will get the template files with the class, but I encourage you to go in and try to create your own template. Once you learn how to do it, you can make a template for anything. All you have to do is learn how to measure and get your measurements down right, and you'll be able to make a template for anything. And that's one of the things that you're going to learn in the cards creations class, with our main focus being on these two cards, the Smoking Times Day card and the Grinchmas card. So many people were hitting me up wanting the templates, wanting to learn. And so I decided to make a class for it. We're also going to have a bonus video that's going to be in that class that will be released after the class happens, on how to make just a regular card in Canva. And I had it over here somewhere. Don't know what I did with it. Put it up somewhere for myself. But excuse me. We'll have that as a bonus video that'll be on there. And then, of course, I'll have a big Q&A session towards the end of the class. And let me see, since I got some new comments, hold on. It's a celebration, start the new year with new skills. That's right. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed tonight's live. Make sure that you visit the website, iteachcrafts.com, to go ahead and pick up your class if you want to join us for class. Also, don't forget that I have a bunch of sublimation blanks on the website as well. If you don't want to make the Valentine's Day card or the Grinch card, and you just want to flat out buy the card, you can buy that on the website also. But I suggest you take the class so you can learn how to make the card yourself. It is a moneymaker. Valentine's Day card, the first day that I posted it, I made 16 cards within 24 hours at $25 a piece. Okay, so it is a moneymaker. Again, you do not have to put marijuana in the card. You can put anything in the card. You can put candy, whatever, lingerie, whatever. You can stuff into the ornament. Okay, you can even get a bigger size ornament than the one that I'm using. But it's a moneymaker, you guys. It does make money, and I've shipped out some too. I actually have some orders sitting on my Shopify right now where I need to go in and actually make some more of those cards as people are ordering them. We're getting close to Valentine's Day. I do have on the site as well, like the sublimation hearts are there, the rotating hearts. Those are let me see, the one who made, yes, Miss Queen, I'm the one that made that card. Yep. Yes, there is an ornament on the card. So during the class, I teach you how to create that, how to make the template to get the ornament on the card. Let me just show you guys. Let me go grab one of the live cards so I can show you guys. So I do sell these cards with and without the product in them. A lot of people buy it just without, which is fine, perfect, because I can't ship the product out of California. It is closed on the back, and I teach you how to create this tab. What the person is going to do is they're going to pull that tab. They're going to be able to open up the heart, and the card is going to stay intact. This is the front of the card. I added the jewels. You don't have to. This one doesn't have a backwood in it. This one has a backwood. It also has the tab on the back. It's white, so you can't really see it. It's right here on this side. And this one, I used a little Velcro just to playing around, prototype. But that's something that's optional. You don't have to. And the same difference with this one. And it has a section in the back. I don't know why my camera is showing this green. as like a beigeish orange, a beige, like a washed out blue, really. But this is green. This is like the same color green as the. Oh, it's even showing the gems as gray. These are green. So is the writing here. That's weird that the green shows up like that. Those are the 3 style cards I made. These cards I made completely inside of Cricut. No other program was used to make those cards. We made them completely inside of Design Space. Queen, you don't know how many people want the weed from California. Because they want me to ship it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's called federal time. And yeah, jail is not conducive with my lifestyle, baby. I can't craft nothing in there, and I'll be away from many. So yeah, that's not gonna work out too well. But the way that I teach you guys how to make the card, you can show your clients how to fill them. So you can sell them with nothing in them, and like I said, you could add candy inside of here. You could add condoms in there. I mean, whatever, and you can change the saying on the card. Does not have to be marijuana. You can put anything. The image here with the bear smoking. You notice we use him not smoking. Okay, this image here with him smoking in the clouds. This is an exclusive image that will only be given out to the people that take my class. Ricky is not even selling this bear on his site. So we partnered with each other to make this file exclusive for people that take the card creations class. Okay. And then for the Grinch card, you're also going to get the files for that Grinch card. It was a really big hit for me. I am mad that I waited so late to post it, but that card actually started out as a gift. And I didn't know that people were going to like it so much, and that's what prompted me to make the ones for Valentine's Day. And you can come up with your own sayings. I kind of tried to make mine a little ratchet, a little funny. So let me see. We need to have the ornament in order to add the wig, or could you use something else? The ornament, I love them because it's just half, right? And so they are one of the ornaments that you can close up. You can get a bigger one, or you can find another object that it has an opening that you can put onto the card. Doesn't have to be an ornament. It could be anything. Yep, it could be. Well, well, Easter is March. Easter is in March because I was gonna say if Easter fell in April, you could do a 420 Easter card. But yep, I can see that. The Easter bunny drops some nuggets. Boom, there you go. And then you have it inside of the card. Marijuana is legal here in California, so I mean we can go get it at the corner store. It's not a big thing here. For us, weed is not even that expensive here because it's everywhere. So, but I can say that I have shipped these empty, of course, all over New Jersey, New York, Texas. I mean, everywhere. Yes, I actually had someone, the Grinch card that I did for Christmas. They wanted me to make that one into a happy birthday card, so that's on my website as well. And it just says instead of saying Merry Smokesmas at the bottom, it just says Happy Birthday. You can do another kind of birthday card. I'm telling y'all, with the template, the possibilities are endless. Like I said, when I made these cards, they're made using an 8.5 by 11. Look at the difference. And it's the same template. It's just all about sizing. It's all about sizing. Is Easter in April this year? Is it April 17th or March 17th? I think I know it's the 17th, I think. Oh, I definitely know you can get charged in Alabama. It's in Caseta, Alabama. Miss Wood. No, it ain't legal out there. It's legal here in California. You know, we gonna smoke ours here in California. Yes, go ahead and sign up. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go get me something to eat. And get ready to make some more cards. Because I gotta get up and teach for work in the morning. I got a 7 a.m. class, y'all. So I gotta eat and get what I gotta get done and get to bed. I will see you guys next Friday. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be out of Facebook jail. I really did miss you guys. So what I'm gonna try to do though, you guys, is every second Friday of the month, I'm gonna try to bring somebody on to interview them. And I also want to bring back that section I had on the live. I did it for a couple of lives, the where'd you get that? Section. So if anybody wants to do promo for their business, you can send me products and I can review the products here on the live. Miss Ebony at Distinct ENC. I am absolutely in love. I don't know if you dropped your link. I asked you to drop your link to your website in the comments. I really hope that you did that. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you. Oh, April 17th. Okay, great. Miss Wood say legal in Boston. Sign me up. All right, baby. Miss Ebony, if you're still on, please drop your link. Please drop your link. Please drop your link. If you don't, I'll come back and put it into the comments. This is our where'd you get that section, and I got this from Distinct ENC. I'm in love with this little budget binder. I love it, and I'm gonna start putting my money here. I'm gonna have to hide it from Minnie though, cause she might try to come take it from me. I'm gonna have to hide it from her, especially my pen. Comes this cute little diamond pen, so I'm gonna feel like I'm real royal when I'm taking my little notes in the back of it and filling out my little budget sheet. I can take the wrapping off of it now. I wanted to wait to unwrap it all the way to debut it to y'all so y'all can see it in its natural packaging when it comes in. But I'm absolutely in love. Okay, love it. So I will see you guys next Friday, 7:30 p.m. PST. I'm going to try to schedule it during the week so you guys can see what I have coming up. Until then, I love you guys and have a very good night. Happy crafting.